Good morning all. So in today's class we are going to discuss a sample question paper. What was the primary aim of the non-cooperation movement? What was the primary aim? Complete, the independence from British rule, complete independence from British rule, economic reforms and land redistribution, social equality and religious harmony, and restoration of Khalifa's temporal powers. What is restoration of Khalifa's temporal powers? Is it so? Okay, that is the primary aim. Just take your history book, it's there clearly given. Non-cooperation movement at the initial pages. Okay, so you could see non-cooperation movement is all about not to cooperate with Britishers. So here when the Mahatma Gandhi had adopted this, other leaders need to start a non-cooperation movement in support of Khilafat as well as for Swaraj. Okay. So the primary aim of non-cooperation movement is to what was the primary aim? Restoration of Khalifa's temporal powers or complete independence from, let us check over here. So these are the 20 questions. I think answers are given at the bottom. Could you find anything? So complete independence from the British rule. Understood? So now in your textbook it is already given. Page number take non-cooperation movement in your textbook now. Page number 32. 32 in the bottom they have given, right? He convinced other leaders of the need to start non-cooperation movement. So need அப்படினா என்னன்னு சொல்லுவார்? In support of Khilafat as well as for Swaraj. Okay, Swaraj அப்படின்றது complete independence. Support, they could support Khilafat. Okay, Khilafat support பண்ணலாம் அப்படினு சொன்னாங்க. But what you could see over there, அங்க என்ன பார்க்க முடியுது? They have asked அந்த Khalifaவோட temporal powers பத்தி அங்க பேசலையாமா? Okay, restoration of they will support. Okay, but when you compare all the options, option A is going to be the correct one. Understood? So non-cooperation movement அப்படினாலே complete independence because they have opted for Swaraj. Swaraj வேணும்னு நினைக்கிறாங்க. Understood? Then the second question, which dam of the following an example of multi-purpose project in India? Bakra Nangal, because other three you can easily omit. Assume there are 4 families. Okay, in this method you know how to solve. Okay, 6,000 we have seen over there. Fine. Which of these statements is not a valid reason for the depletion of flora and fauna? Okay, how? Agricultural expansion, why it won't come? Which of these statements is not a valid reason? எது ஒரு valid reason இல்ல? Valid reason இல்ல for the depletion of flora and fauna. Flora and fauna எதுல deplete ஆகுது? இது எல்லா விதத்திலயுமே அது ஆகும். Okay, large scale development projects, rapid industrialization and urbanization and agricultural expansion, these three will automatically affect that. புரியுதா? flora and fauna கண்டிப்பா affect பண்ணும். பட் ஆனால் வேலிடான ரீசன் இல்லை அப்படின்னா அது கிரேசிங் அண்ட் ஃபியூல் வுட் கலெக்ஷன் தான். இது வந்து வில் நாட் அஃபெக்ட் தெம். புரியுதா? ஸோ இந்த கிரேசிங்காக இருக்கட்டும், ஃபியூல் வுட் கலெக்ஷனாக இருக்கட்டும், விச் வில் நாட் கிரியேட் ஹார்ம் டு தி ஃபாரஸ்ட். ஃபாரஸ்ட் அது பெரிய அளவில் பாதிக்காது. ஓகே, தட் இஸ் வாட் தே ஹவ் ஆஸ்க்ட். இட்ஸ் நாட் அ வேலிட் ரீசன். ஆனால் இது மூணுமே வேலிட் ரீசன் தான். வென் யூ டூ தட் டெஃபினட்டாக ஃபாரஸ்ட் வில் கெட் டிஸ்ட்ரக்டட். ஓகே, தென் த மோஸ்ட் ஆஃப் த Sinhala speaking people are Buddhist. Which of the following statements accurately distinguishes between majoritarianism and power? Okay, so majoritarianism emphasizes the need for peaceful resolution. Option D. Already nam paathirukko, it is false. Now see, majoritarianism emphasizes the importance of accommodating minority interest. Kadivey kadiyadu. Okay, So majoritarianism emphasizes the need for consensus building, while power sharing emphasizes exclusion of minority groups. Power sharing exclusion of minority கிடையாது, exclusion அதை தவிர்த்துன்னு அர்த்தம். Power sharing நாலே they will include the minority ஓட interest include பண்றது தான் power sharing. So எல்லாமே contradictory இருக்கு. Now option A, majoritarianism emphasizes dominance of majority community. அதானே majority community dominate பண்ணா, that is called majoritarianism, while power sharing emphasizes the sharing of power among different groups. Okay, now 7, democracy is better than any form of government. It allows citizens to correct their mistakes. A. Now what is here? Rita has taken a loan 7 lakhs from the bank to purchase a car. The annual interest rate of the loan, annual in the sense for 12 months they have given 14.5, and loan is to be repaid in 3 years monthly installments. Okay, 3 years monthly installments. The bank retained papers. Okay, everything. Analyze the following case study carefully. Identify which concept being discussed here. What is the concept? What is the concept here? Terms of credit. Told you know, ஒரு credit ஓட terms conditions என்னென்ன, எவ்வளோ loan amount என்னன்னு பார்க்கணும், loan amount பார்க்கணும், எவ்வளோ இன்ட்ரெஸ்ட்னு பார்க்கணும், mode of repayment, இது எல்லாமே terms of credit. அந்த ஒரு credit loan ஓட conditionsல இது எல்லாமே discuss பண்ணியிருக்கணும். Understood? So terms of credit. 9th one, in Sri Lanka the Tamils demanded a federal arrangement of power sharing to protect their culture, language and equality opportunity in education and jobs. What is a federal arrangement of power sharing? What is a federal arrangement? When? No. Generally tell me, what do you mean by federalism? When the power is shared between 2 or more levels of government. Okay, a system where power is concentrated in the hands of single individual, that is already wrong. Federalism ன்றது power sharing ஓட extension தான். எப்படி power sharing பேசுறோமோ federalism power sharing பத்தி தான் பேசுது. A system where power is shared equally among all citizens. Okay, a system where power is divided between central and regional governments. A system where power is divided between different branches. A and D is not there. Okay, central and how come you are telling C? Why not B? Okay, so federalism, we know it is a system where power is divided between a central government and a regional government. Okay, so we can see option C. Now what is this? Frankfurt Parliament. Question number 11, what is the role of MNCs in the process of globalization? What generally it does? MNC oda role na pa globalization la kandipa, listen, already you know only globalization you are reading, but ana MNC related avum kandipa questions varum. You cannot say it's out of portion. The only fourth statement is appropriate. MNCs facilitate the integration of production and markets across countries. That is true. Two and four வரலையா? Okay, listen. ஒருவேளை you are telling for D, it's correct because only 4 statement is appropriate. இதான் கரெக்டா இருக்கு. ஏன்னா MNCs facilitate the integration of production and markets across country. But you can also say MNCs are involved in foreign investments. அதுக்குமே அது கரெக்ட் தான். ஓகே, பிகாஸ் ஒரு MNC கம்பெனி இருக்குன்னா மதர் கண்ட்ரி இருக்கும் அண்ட் தென் பிரான்ச் கண்ட்ரிஸ். ஓகே, இப்போ அமேசானோட மதர் கண்ட்ரி பார்த்தீங்க அப்படின்னா இட்ஸ் US, பட் தே ஹவ் ஓப்பன்ட் மெனி ஆஃப் தேர் பிரான்ச்சஸ் இன் அக்ராஸ் குளோப். அப்போது MNCs ஆர் இன்வால்வ் இன் ஃபாரின் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட்டும் வரலாம். சின்ஸ் 2 and 4 இல்லாததால we are going with option D. Okay, one cannot come. Okay, MNCs control foreign trade. Trade is different la. Okay, trade வந்து MNC மட்டும் தான் சொல்ல முடியாது. There are many other platforms. அப்போ நீ ஜென்ரலாகவே ஃபாரின் ட்ரேடு MNC can never control. மேபி அதுவுமே ஒரு மீடியமாக இருக்கலாமே தவிர that cannot control the foreign trade. Okay, but investment சொல்லலாம் ஜென்ரலாக, ஏன்னா இன்வால்வ் இன் ஃபாரின் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட், நிறைய ஃபாரின் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட் இருக்குது, அதில் எம்என்சியுமே கைண்ட் ஆஃப் ஃபாரின் இன்வெஸ்ட்மெண்ட். Okay, now choose the correct option to complete the statement. If a government provides a method, okay, its citizens right to mean examine the process, it is a no, listen, see, here is what you will have to understand. Ippada I am getting clarified. Eppdina that process, it is called transparency. When you are talking a kind of government appdin paathabodhu, you can say accountable government. Understood? That process is called transparency. If a government provides its citizens a right and means to examine the process of the எப்படி ஒரு டெசிஷன் எடுத்திருக்காங்கன்றத ஒரு சிட்டிசனால ப்ராசஸ் பண்ண முடியுது, கொஸ்டின் பண்ண முடியுது அப்படின்னா that ability is all about transparency. அந்த கவர்மெண்ட் என்ன சொல்லுவோம்னா டிரான்ஸ்பரண்ட் கவர்மெண்ட்னு நம்ம சொல்ல முடியாது. டிரான்ஸ்பரன்சி இஸ் a quality. அந்த டிரான்ஸ்பரன்சின்ற குவாலிட்டி இருந்தாலே that government is called an accountable government. Do you understand? Okay. Now arrange the following in the correct sequence. Khilafat movement எப்பமா? 19 சொல்லி 12, I mean சொல்லுங்க 19. Okay, Khilafat committee நான் கோஆபரேஷன் Khilafat movement அப்படின்னும்போது 1921 வரலாம்ல. Understood? Okay, ஏன்னா it's a movement here, Khilafat movement. நம்ம அதுக்கு முன்னாடி அவங்க Khilafat movement தனியாலாம் இல்லை, we the காந்திஜி தான் என்ன பண்ணியிருக்காங்க, we the Indians have joined them. அவங்களே ஜாயின் பண்ணி ஒரு ஜாயிண்ட் மூமெண்ட்டாக ஸ்டார்ட் பண்ணோம் இல்லையா, that is in the year 1921. And second round table conference, when it was second round table conference, 1930 or 31? 31. Okay, 1931. Now Chauri Chaura 1922. Ambedkar Depressed Class Association 1930. Okay, so now tell me ACDB. Okay, A could be the answer, ACDB. Now Meena, okay, Meena owns a fishing boat and catches fish alone, okay, from the nearby river. Understood? And she sells the fish directly to the local market where they are purchased by consumers for their consumption. In which sector does Meena's fishing activities fall? இந்த கொஷனுக்கு இந்த இந்த ஆன்சருக்கு இந்த கொஷின் தேவையா? அதே போல தான் டேர்ம்ஸ் ஆஃப் கிரெடிட் கூட என்னென்னவோ கொடுத்து படிக்க வச்சுட்டு தென் ஃபைனலி ஸ்டேட்மெண்ட் 1, Chinese paper arrived in Europe in the 11th century. அப்போ யூரோப்புக்கு எப்போ வந்துச்சு சைனீஸ் பேப்பர்? Do we have any question like that? Do we have any points? Chinese paper. Where is the sentence? I need the sentence. First one, where it is given? Page number, tell the page. 108. See, this confusion should not be there with you. Take page number 108. Chinese, listen, Chinese paper in the second line you could see Chinese paper reached Europe via the same route, okay, in the 11th century. If you don't read the textbook, this will happen, this confusion will happen. Then fluke la edachum or answer poduva, automatically very easily you could lose your centum. Adanaala dhaan book padindrathu. The minute ana vishayangala you can never get it from any kind of YouTube videos outside. Only your book should be your friend. So Chinese paper arrived in Europe in the 11th century, that is true. Marco Polo is absolutely false. Okay, so what could be the answer? Statement 1 is correct, statement 2 is incorrect. Okay, but இப்படி கொடுக்க கூடாது, ஈஸியா நீங்க கண்டுபிடிச்சிருவீங்க தப்புன்னு சொல்லி, கொஞ்சம் அதை ட்ரிக்கியா மாத்தலாம். அப்போ எப்போ when he had Marco Polo returned to 1295. Okay, so general land use categories, okay, they have shown the difference, it is there in the geography textbook la. Now the percentage of the percentage which of land use categories is increased, எந்த land use category increase ஆயிருக்கு? land use category where it is increased. Take your geography book here, it is nothing is available. Which land, take the percentage of which of the land use categories is increased? Forest. Okay, here it is clearly mentioned forest, the blue color one. Here it is not visible, the blue color one, from 18.11 percentage to 23.3 percentage. Forest land use categories increased from 1960 to 2014. Forest. Ma, listen, not only that pie chart, அந்த pie chart மட்டுமே இல்லை, ஜியாகிரஃபியை பொறுத்த வரைக்கும் அதில் என்னென்ன பை சார்ட் இருக்குது, அது எதை பற்றியெல்லாம் எக்ஸ்பிளைன் பண்ணுது, யூ நீட் டு நோ ஆல். கம்பல்சரிலி யூ வில் பி கெட்டிங் அ கொஷின் ஃப்ரம் தட். அந்த டைப்ல இருந்து கண்டிப்பாக கொஷின்ஸ் வரும். ஓகே, நவ் choose the right option, fill in the blank. The emergence the emergence of dash is directly connected to the rise of political parties. Representative democracies. Removing barriers, liberalization. Communal politics is based on the belief one religion is superior to, no, it's all about communal politics. Suppose take civics. Communal politics in the sense it's about religion. Appo communal politics na automatically they will think that one religion is superior to others. Appo adu correct thana? Statement 1 is correct, because already they have given at the top it is communal politics. Communal politics nale it's about religion. Automatically communal மத சார்ந்த ஒரு கட்சி இருக்கு. When the political party is related to a community is nothing but religion, automatically they think that one religion is superior to that of others. That is true. And followers of a particular religion constitute to one community. அப்படியா பாருங்க, one community or different community. இந்த communal politics தான் உங்களுக்கு டாபிக், அப்போ அதில் தான் பார்க்கணும். That is also there na, so it is true. So what is the answer? Statement 1 is correct, and both statement 1 and 2 are correct with respect to communal politics. அப்போ நீ அந்த communal politics டாபிக்கை clean-ஆ படிச்சிருந்தா மட்டும்தான் you will be in a position to attend this question. Do you understand the seriousness? You will never get it. Yeah, textbookல நீ தரவா இருந்தா அப்படின்னா nook and corner you could, without any kind of hesitation you could attend and get centum. Getting centum is easy. இவ்வளவுதான் இருக்கு, இது நீ படிச்சுக்கோ, that's all. பட் தெளிவா படிக்கணும், n number of times நீ படிச்சிருக்கணும். Okay, and now Rajesh is a farmer who needs to borrow money to buy seeds and fertilizers for the upcoming planting season. He is considering both formal and informal source of credit. Okay, which of the following is an example of formal source of credit? எது formal source of credit இங்க? Borrowing money from money lender, taking a loan from a self-help group, receiving money as a gift from a relative, borrowing money from a friend without any written agreement. Which is formal? B, taking a loan of from self-help group, that is formal. Okay, self-help group is also there for men, but it's not so active in India. புரியுதா? மென்னுக்கும் இருக்கு, பட் ரொம்ப ஆக்டிவா இல்லை. ஜென்ரலாக விமெனுக்கு வந்து ரொம்ப ஃபேமஸாக இருக்கு, நிறைய பண்ணுறாங்க. மென் யாரும் உட்காந்து குழுவெல்லாம் பண்ணுற மாதிரி இல்லை. ஓகே, ஜென்ரலி தே ஆர் பிஸி வாக்கிங். அண்டர்ஸ்டுட்? தட் இட் இஸ் ஆல்சோ தேர் ஃபார் மென், யூ நீட் டு நோ தட். ஓகே, தட் கம்ஸ் அண்டர் ஃபார்மல். அதானே கேட்குறாங்க. ஓகே, விச் ஆஃப் த ஃபாலோயிங் இஸ் அன் எக்ஸாம்பிள் ஆஃப் ஃபார்மல் சோர்ஸ் ஆஃப் கிரெடிட்? ஸோ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி எஸ்ஹெச்ஜி. No, actually it's a government initiated program. Na? When you will consider SHG, they could deal with money. அவங்க பண்றதுக்கான முக்கிய ரீசனே it is under the government guidelines தான். So it comes under self help group. நீ அதுக்கு எப்போ நேம் பண்ணுவேன்? கவர்மெண்ட்டோட கைட்லைன்ஸில் நம்ம ஒரு 15 to 20 மெம்பர்ஸை ஒன்றா சேர்த்து when we pool our collection, and that collection should be there with the collection should be there with the bank. இந்த மாதிரி இருக்கும்போது தான் we call it as self help group. அப்போ ஆட்டோமேட்டிக்கலி self help group comes under formal sector. moreover when it comes for credit loan அப்படினும் போது நம்ம SHG என்ன சொல்லுவோம் formal sector தான் சொல்லுவோம், there is no doubt about it. But they will attain eligibility எப்போ அப்படின்னா after seeing their savings ப்ராப்பராக பார்த்த உடனே தான் whether to give loan or not அப்படின்றது they will decide. Understood? So it comes under automatic, it's well known. மற்ற எல்லாமே easily you could omit, but option B is formal source of credits. You know what is majoritarianism? What is majoritarianism? Imposing the will of majority. Age of revolutions. What you will write here? Age of revolutions. You will not write anything, you will stare like this. Huh? French Revolution you cannot write, that is 17. Frankfurt Parliament, all those. Okay, ஏன்னா 1848 இருக்கு. German unification க்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கு இல்லையா? German unification க்கு ஜெர்மனியோட unification அதுக்கு முன்னாடி இருக்கிற விஷயங்களை you can write. Okay. Revolution of liberals, all those you can. புரியுதா? Those topics also can be covered. Most importantly you need to understand one thing. நீங்க எப்பவுமே whenever you read chapter 1 நீ படிக்கும்போது என்ன பண்ணுவ, you will only go ahead with the important topics, but you will often forget இடையில இருக்கக்கூடிய டாபிக்ஸை ஈஸியாக மறந்துடுவோம். அப்படி இருக்கக்கூடாது. you need to read everything, எல்லாமே தான் படிக்கணும். See, German unification it started in 1848. அப்போ அதுக்கு முன்னாடி என்ன இருக்கு, you can write about the revolution of liberals, you can write those things. Okay, and also you can write hunger, hardship and popular revolt. Okay, so the age of revolutions, look here, you have forgot the major topic. The age of revolutions la pathina, it's clearly mentioned here. You have to write about Greek war of independence. தெரிஞ்ச கண்டென்ட்டை விட்டுட்டு வருவே if you don't read properly. Greek war of independence நீ நிறைய தெரியுமா, பட் ஆனால் இதுதான் அந்த டாபிக்னு உனக்கு தெரியலன்னா என்ன பண்ணுறது? ஸோ whenever you read, you should be very much cautious about the title. எந்த டாப்பிக்கு நீ படிக்கிறேன்னு தெரியணும். தெரிஞ்ச கான்டென்ட் அப்புறம் அவ்வளோதான், ஜிஞ்சர் அண்ட் மங்கி மாதிரி you will leave and come. Okay, அப்போ ஏஜ் ஆஃப் ரெவல்யூஷன்ஸில் you can write about Greek war of independence, then romantic imagination. So you can also write about romanticism. It's a cultural movement. You can write about Johann Gottfried Herder. Okay, so yeah, they have criticized the science and rational knowledge. They have criticized science and reason, and they have focused much on romantic paintings. Okay, and Das work, common people, and here Russian domination in Poland. You can write all these. புரியுதா? இதுதான் நம்ம என்னன்னு சொல்றோம், the age of revolutions. The age of revolutions. And also you can write about hunger, hardship and popular revolt. But you know, since it is asked in the 2-mark question, you don't write completely. Okay, just Greek war of independence, Russian domination in Poland, அந்த மாதிரி எழுதிட்டு போகலாம். That's all. அதை மட்டும் நீ ரொம்ப கிளியராக எழுதுறனும் போது அது ரெண்டுத்தோட நீ நிறுத்திக்கோ, அவ்வளோதான். Just put subheading. You will have to highlight your points. Understood? படிச்சதை எவ்வளோ அழகாக ப்ரெசென்ட் பண்ண தெரியணும், அதர்வைஸ் வேஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ரீடிங், வேஸ்ட் ஆஃப் ரைட்டிங் த எக்ஸாம். அண்டர்ஸ்டுட்? நவ் ஹூ லெட் த லிபரல் நேஷனலிஸ்ட் ரெவல்யூஷன்ஸ் இன், யாரெல்லாம் பண்ணாங்க ஏஜ் ஆஃப் ரெவல்யூஷன்ஸ்லேயே? லிபரல் நேஷனலிஸ்ட் ரெவல்யூஷன்ஸ் ஹூ லெட்? லிபரல் நேஷனலிஸ்ட் Lord Byron. Okay, who led the liberal nationalist revolutions during 1830 to 1845 period, 1848 period? You can write about Karl Krupinski. Who is he? No. Here also you could write about liberal nationalist revolutions. Who led? அப்படின்னு கேட்குறாங்க. Generally you can write about Greek Greek la vanda the famous personalities you can mention about the person. Okay, Lord Byron podla, and also in case of Russian domination, okay, Johann Gottfried Herder, you can use their names. Okay, Eugene Delacroix, you can write about them. Okay, let us see in the answer key. By which name is specialized cultivation of fruits and vegetables known? Horticulture. Okay, what is federalism? Power is shared between. Okay, so how many levels of governments are there in federalism? Two or more levels of governments. So அந்த மாதிரி what அப்படின்னும் போது you will have to define. அதுக்கப்புறமா அந்த கொஷனையும் சின்ன சப்ஹெட்டிங் மாதிரி போட்டு எழுதலாம். Understand? Presentation is required. Okay, how many levels of governments are there in the federation? Two or more levels. Okay, caste inequalities are still prevalent in India. You can write about that, about casteism, and give two examples of each primary and tertiary sectors. Primary sector, any two examples? Okay, Meena went for fishing, mining, agriculture, dairy products, then quarrying, all those. Okay, okay, pottery, how come? See, brick making is coming under secondary sector. Do you know that? Brick making, because you are making a new product. Okay, what is pottery? When you make parts, it comes under secondary sector. Okay, that is also secondary, no? Now, what is the importance of agriculture in Indian economy? What is the importance? No, that is a nice story, backbone of India. About, listen, you can write about the employment. You can write about employment and GDP with respect to agriculture. You can write about that. You can draw the graph. Okay, the graph can be drawn. 2/3 of the Indian people are still indulged with agricultural activity. Okay, now the following table gives GDP in rupees. Okay, that is given. Calculate the share of three sectors GDP. Calculate now. Take a rough note and calculate. 29th question. What the question is actually about? Here they have mentioned primary. There is a shift between 2000 and 2013. Why? What is the conclusion? You tell me. What is the conclusion you could draw? There is a shift from primary. There is a shift in all three sectors with respect to the year. Okay, 2000 and 2013 compare panna shift nadandirukku, but the shift had taken place enormously in tertiary sector. எல்லா இடத்துலயும் shift நடந்திருக்குதான், பட் என்ன tertiary ல வந்தது ரொம்பவே enormous ஆ இருக்கு. Okay, yeah, then is it a yeah? Ma, listen, especially when you are aiming for centum, the textbook questions irukku illaya, or after the completion of a chapter, each and every chapter, you need to know all those textbook questions, and the questions appadiye varadhukku chances irukku, book back questions. Understood? First you will have to be thorough with that. Adu enna kekranga, how to process that, how to generate answers for that, adu mudalla paaru. Now see, all these you can say. Now let us check the answers. The place where Indian National Congress session, place where Gandhiji started first satyagraha, it is Champaran. Anga da first nadandhathu. Okay, So any other accountable question number? No, about 1 marks I am talking about. Do we have any doubts, any other variations? Okay, that's all. Now 21st, majoritarianism, already it is discussed. 22nd, social political content sparked the revolutions in France. Option B, but what was there? What we have told? Yeah, 11th one we had spoken about. $15. Okay, question 15 and 11. Let us check now. 15 and 11. Now what is 11? They have told it is B. See, there is no doubt 4 is correct. Okay, and also we have doubted MNCs are involved in foreign investment. So according to them, they are telling 1 is also correct. MNCs control foreign trade. Control foreign trade. Then no doubt about it. Okay, you go with B. Purida. Since since 2 correct illaya, you cannot say only 4. In a 2 automatically it's correct. MNCs are involved in foreign investment. Kandipa MNC nale foreign investment irukku. But what we have thought, the control pannuma appadina it's given in the textbook. So no more confusion. Understood? So you can say B. So MNCs control foreign trade, MNCs are involved in foreign investment, and also idu unukku nalla theriyum. Okay, integration of production and markets across countries. So 1, 2, 4. What about 15th? 15th நம்ம கரெக்டா தானே பண்ணோம். It's correct and it's not correct. Okay, correct and it is incorrect. Maurya, you have told 15th. What is there the mistake? Okay, anyways it's correct only na. Any other confusions? Now you see, in 1848, revolution of the liberals refers to the various national movements pioneered by educated middle classes alongside the revolts of the poor, unemployment, starving peasants and workers in Europe. Listen, they have given very generalized answer. Ana nee enna pannalam, you can mention the characters mention pannalam, events mention panni eludalam. Understood? Horticulture அப்படின்னா the science and art of cultivating fruits, vegetable, flowers, ornamental plants, அது பண்றது தான் horticulture. Okay, read about that. Federations அப்படின்னும் போது you can say typically there are 2 or more levels of government that you know. Caste inequality, see, listen, share of sectors in GDP, they have drawn a graph வரைஞ்சிருக்காங்க. Conclusionல எழுதிருக்காங்க பாரு, that the share of the tertiary sector in GDP has increased by 10%, while that of primary, secondary, has halved approximately. The secondary sector has grown about 2%. அந்த மாதிரி அவங்க ஒரு டேட்டா கொடுத்துட்டு when they are asking you so many questions, கண்டிப்பா கிராஃப் பண்ணு, அதனை கன்க்ளூஷன் எழுதும்போது அது எவ்வளோ % அது இம்ப்ரூவ் ஆயிருக்குன்றத கிளியராக மென்ஷன் பண்ணு. analyze the given data. Data analyze பண்ணி you will have to write this. Understood? And automatically you will have to draw a graph. அந்த கொடுத்திருக்கிற டேட்டா வச்சு நீ கிராஃப் போடு. Because 2000 2013 கொடுத்திருக்காங்க, ஈஸியா உன்னால வரைய முடியும். ஓகே, and அவ்வளவுதான், அந்த பர்சன்டேஜை கண்டுபிடிச்சிட்டாலே போதும். மைனஸ் இல்லை, that is equal to. Then any other doubt, any other questions to be seen? Shall we wind up? Okay, yeah. So remaining, detailed questions you can write, that you will have to read. Okay, read well. That's all about the question paper. Thank you all.